Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am really excited because we are going to start dabbling into some fall decorating, and today's video is really fun because we are going to be doing some early fall decorating in my living room. While I'm not quite ready for pumpkins and oranges and all of the beautiful colors of fall, I do want to start incorporating some of those warmer tones into my home, and so I thought this video would be really great for those of you who are wanting to kind of slowly transition into fall, not to go all crazy with pumpkins and all of the fall florals, but you still want to have a cozy home this time of year in preparation for the new season. As always, I have my noisy little guy with me today, so you might hear him in the background once again. But I am excited for all of the fall content. I cannot wait to share it all with you. But today we are just going to focus on my living room. We are going to add some warmer tones in here and just some things that I kind of already have around the house to warm up this space. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let me know down in the comments what you are looking forward to most this fall. Now that my coffee is made, we are going to move into the living room because this is where I am going to be working today. And before I begin decorating any space, I like to get in, open up the room. We're going to go through, make sure all of the couch cushions are fluffed up and ready to go, and the space is nice and clean before bringing in some new decor pieces. And here is just a quick overview of the room that I'm going to be working in. And I did leave pre-existing decor in here. Typically, I take everything down. I would take everything off of the bookshelves and the spaces that I'm going to be decorating. But since we're doing early fall and we're not going all out for fall decor quite yet, I am going to be leaving a lot of that pre-existing decor in here and just making some simple swaps that will completely transform this room. And here is a quick overview of everything that I'm going to be using that I brought in. Some of it is new, some of it is from years past. Actually, I would say a lot of this is from years past, but there are a few new pieces that I'm going to be incorporating in this video. And before we get started, I'm just showing you guys some of my favorite transitional stems that I have picked up through the years. These are new at Target. I love the yellow stems. I got these from Hobby Lobby last year, as well as these. I don't know the names of these. I will try to leave links down below if I can, but all of the rest of these stems are from Hobby Lobby. That is definitely one of my favorite places to purchase stems. And then these last stems here are from Target. They had them last year, they did bring them back this year, and definitely one of my favorite transitional stems. This console table sits directly behind my living room and kind of acts as the hallway into the rest of the main living areas. And since I don't have an actual entryway, this kind of acts as my entryway table. We keep our keys and things like that in here, and it's kind of that space that we have as our drop all. Now for this, I'm just making two very simple swaps to completely transform this space. So I'm adding in these stems from Target. Again, some of my favorites. I've really fallen in love with these and like to incorporate them when I can, and I feel like they are perfect for this time of year. I really love that red and green, that green poking through, and it's just very beautiful and makes it feel cozy without screaming fall in my opinion, but still also a great stem to use during the fall season. And then I picked up these faux candles actually from Target, and I love them because it's not a real flame. I do have 4 littles in my house, so I don't like to have a ton of open candles when I can, and I love that these are a faux flame again, and it has a battery operated remote, so I can just hit that, turn them on whenever I feel like it, and I feel like this just creates a beautiful ambiance as well, and these 2 simple swaps have completely transformed my console table. Moving over to my bookshelves, again, we're just making simple swaps in this video to transform this area, but I do have plans to completely decorate this room for fall. Now, I went ahead and moved that Moody print that I had on the second shelf down to the first shelf, and then I have this other Moody tree print from Target, and I'm going to add that to the second shelf, but you'll see later I ended up swapping them back. I was trying to figure out balance. I felt like there was too much gold on one side of the bookshelf. You guys will have to let me know your opinions after seeing the result. And then we're going to swap out that little rocking horse. As much as I love it, I feel like it's a very summery staple in my home, and we are going to swap that out with some neutral pumpkins. Now, you could do a floral arrangement here instead of doing pumpkins, and I'm not quite ready for pumpkins and lots of oranges and things, but I love that these pumpkins are neutral, so I'm going to incorporate those there. I feel like they look perfect on that shelf. And then again, we are going to swap out my candle, and I'm going to swap out this vase for a Moody arrangement that I picked up from Target last year. Kind of has the same like transitional stem with the green and the little bit of red poking through. Again, perfect for early fall and this time of year. And here I am just swapping those pictures back. I couldn't decide which one looks better. I still honestly can't decide which one looks better. You guys will have to let me know down below. But honestly, I feel like it doesn't really matter because I did pick up a new wall art piece that I'm going to be adding in here for fall. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to share it. And now we're going to move over to my glider. I do have my nursery glider down in my living room. If you guys are new, I have a 5-week-old newborn. As you can see, he is sleeping in his little carrier, but I did have a C-section, and so it was really hard for me to go up and down the stairs, and we just still have it down here because it's easy for me to be around the kids with the baby. I am solo parenting right now, and so it's just easier for me to be in the same space as all of my kids. But we are going to cozy up this little corner. I added in this blanket from Amazon and then this plaid pillow that I got from Target last year, and I feel like it is the perfect warmth to add to this space, again, without feeling too much like fall. I do like to incorporate Moody colors all year round, but for fall, I really like to have more rust and oranges and things like that, so I will pull those into my home throughout the coming weeks. Moving over to my couches, I am incorporating these pillows that I use all year round, but again, I feel like are perfect for the fall season, especially for those of you who use lighter colors throughout like spring and summer. These are great options for early fall. So I wanted to go ahead and share them anyway, even though they sit on my couch all year round. And then for the coffee table, we are going to keep it simple. Again, I do have little kids, so I don't like to have a ton of stuff that they can reach, especially my 3-year-old. So we we are adding this beautiful wood tray that I got from Target, a vase from Hobby Lobby with some of those Hobby Lobby florals in there, and then I'm just going to add a candle and a wick stuffer, and that is all we're going to do in here. Now, I typically don't shop Bath & Body Works candles because I'm not a fan of the packaging, but their packaging on some of the candles this year is so pretty. So I went ahead and picked up a few candles. This white pumpkin scent I feel like is perfect for early fall. It's not overwhelming or overpowering, and I feel like it's just a light, fresh fall scent for this time of year. So very excited about that. I love how the space turned out for early fall. You guys will have to let me know what you think down below. I cannot wait to bring in more of those orange and deeper reds as we get closer to fall, but I feel like right now this is perfect to transition into that season. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching, and stay tuned because I have so much fall content to come your way. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!